What if the glitch wasn't in the system, but in you? Black Mirror, Season 7 doesn't warn us about the future. It reminds us of the present we've already accepted. The screens didn't betray us. We gave them permission. We traded privacy for convenience, truth for comfort, control for the illusion of choice. And now, we're trapped in a loop of our own design, one where every upgrade comes with a cost, every connection leaves a scar, and every story feels a little too familiar. This isn't a show about tech. It's about people who never stop to ask what happens if we actually get what we want. Season 7 pulls the lens closer. It's not about the apocalypse anymore. It's about the little deaths, the moral fractures, the quiet collapse of identity in a world that demands performance over presence. These 6 episodes are simulations, yes, but they're also confessions, each one dragging something uncomfortable into the light and asking you, do you recognize this version of yourself? If you're still comfortable, you haven't been paying attention. Here's what Season 7 sends back. Episode 1. Joan is awful, this is not. A couple faces a medical emergency and signs a deal that saves a life but sells something bigger. What unfolds is slow, brutal erosion, not just of trust but autonomy. It's about health as a business and love as collateral damage. Corporate greed doesn't need to be loud to be terrifying. Here it wears a smile and holds a pen. Episode 2. Food science meets existential horror. A snack developer begins to unravel when an old friend reappears, and nothing tastes right anymore. This one is soaked in paranoia. Hyper-real textures, psychological rot, and clues hiding in plain sight. By the time you realize what's happening, it's too late. And honestly, that's the point. Episode 3. Nostalgia gets repackaged, remastered, and weaponized. New tech allows studios to remake classic films using the faces of today. It feels like magic. Until it doesn't. This is Black Mirror at its most eerie, slow, stylized, and emotionally surgical. It won't make you cry, but it'll leave you hollow. Episode 4. Gamer Glitch. Peter Capaldi plays a man caught between past trauma and a prototype game that rewrites reality. There's dread here, but it's twitchy, not terrifying, conceptually rich, but it stumbles at the finish line. Still, Capaldi's presence, unhinged, charismatic, and painfully human. Episode 5. Memory becomes a prison. A grieving man enters his own past through reconstructed memories, hoping for closure but finding deeper wounds. Giamatti's performance is the whole episode. Raw, bitter, utterly hypnotic. It's not the tech that haunts you here, it's what you choose to remember. And what you can't forget. Episode 6, USS Callister, Into Infinity. The return no one expected, and the sequel we didn't know we needed. The crew's back, the game's alive, and this time the stakes are permanent. It's chaotic, cinematic, and brutally fun. A twisted mashup of space opera, gamer culture, and digital morality. The world is vibrant, the humor is sharp, and under it all, something very dark is still breathing. This isn't just tech gone wrong, this is us, fragmented, corrupted, still scrolling. Season 7 doesn't scream dystopia, it whispers it, with a smile. And somehow that's more disturbing. It's not the darkest season, but it feels the most intimate. The horror isn't the future, it's the mirror. And this time it doesn't crack, it lingers. These stories don't just ask what if, they ask how soon. How soon before convenience replaces conscience? Before grief is monetized? Before memory isn't yours anymore? Not every episode lands with equal weight, 1 or 2 blink instead of burn. But even the softer entries still scratch beneath the skin. The world of Black Mirror has always been a reflection. Season 7 holds that mirror closer, not to show us monsters, to show us how much we've normalized them. So the question now isn't what comes next, it's what have we already allowed?